Hello, you little twinks. Welcome back to Ramen's Bunker Binge, where we play through every single Frictional game all over again. We did Overture, Black Plague, Requiem, Dog Descent, Justine is the DLC for Dog Descent, and now we're in Machine for Pigs. We have Summer and Rebirth after this. Very excited to hop into them. I still have a little bit of a cold. I'm recording this in all in one session. This is going to be the last episode. We're going to go until we beat it. But yeah, unedited. I'm going to be pause and play with OBS. We're just playing it at our own pace, walking around, reading everything that we can, immersing ourselves in the atmosphere and the environment. Hope you join me, grab some snacks. We'll be playing this for a while. You can see why I was paused while I talked, so you can actually hear me. Since an opportunity, my first strike. Impeding these trucks with a large enough object should jam the floor, causing the pressure to build up that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Then upstairs to bed, to toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chaste lounge, four-poster or dressing table, collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged and fat and stupid and senseless, and spring the trap, man, please, spring the trap. At the pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to cage the product into the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring mechanism, also for the hydraulics. The pressure for this system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum refrigeration system employed for mass production elsewhere in the pig line. In this way, we have created a whole and bottle revolution for the movement of the masses as a casual factor in the extermination of the rich. Down with capitalism. There you go. And follow your guide as well to get all the notes.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Manders. My great works are almost begun.
Okay. In the earth of all those there's a room stack of boxes, don't just okay. Ooh. I don't want to miss anything now, do I? I've come this far. I want that achievement. I'm really surprised I didn't have it already. Have I ever seen this? And waste not, want not, for here these sordid slop and innards are sifted and sorted and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into 2 sections ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim, it is kept in our freezer bays under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms, and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats but no jackets on a freezing winter's night without a fire in the grate, and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes even now passing through the steam, fire and blade beneath our feet. I think I've heard that one before. Walking away from those temples that smell of a small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose-clad, headless ribcages and the cold stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instant. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine. Clockwork and intricate like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece, where the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. It is critically injured now, I am sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death, descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the 2 that came after.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery. Sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Yeah, do your little song and dance. Come on. Pronto. Give me that heart. Give me that sweet, juicy child heart. More piss. More piss. More piss. Piss Wolf Manders. Oh, that's just lazy. I hope I got all the notes. Yeah, I do. Oh, there's only 2 left. Oh,
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am fiend. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
The veil lifts, the bride is waiting. Round up some orphans in the boat will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and gentlemen applaud you. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again. Yeah, we already got Binge.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Well, I restarted the game to turn off the fog, but the fog wasn't actually on in this area. That's really interesting. No idea why it's turned off here. Maybe because it's bright enough to see. The blue fog seems like such a pointless thing to even add. Like, there was no problem in the first place. You could have... What stopped them from keeping the darkness effect? The blue fog just is like a patch on to be like, oh, now you can see even without this, but then why not just have better environmental lighting? You know? Then if you did find this, then you already know all I would tell you. You already know all that you already know what you have done, and what you must now do. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones beneath the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod, headless ribcages cruelly torn asunder to expose their flowers, in the cool stone behind the altars 3,000 miles away. I trace my life to this instant, rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. We just read this. Some of this, and in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew then I had to unbuild what I myself had constructed, though even then it was little more than a sickening dream. This machine is ever mine, and it falls to me to redeem it, and myself. Even after 10 years, I still don't fully understand Machine for Pig's story, and the implications of the orb's effect on Mandus splitting his soul into two. I've walked tunnels where no human has trod before, I'm sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms in my coat sleeves, the deathly still, and the freezing air tell me I'm close. How many more notes have we got? Just one? We'll find out, I suppose. Thank you for making that guide, random person.
But why did you take my children?
I, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
And I am damned for a filicide. And everything is lost.
Tesla Pig actually scares me. It's a cool enemy. I do wish there was a little bit more to it. Mandus descending amongst the spirits. Blood, Mandus, we are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask, and we will tear the future loose from the ribcage of the present. We will save them. We will save them all. Have you ever heard of TikTok, Mandus? Your kids are gonna be famous. And
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loam.
I'm really sorry to cut the tender moment, but
my children, what have I done? What have I become?
man, the Amnesia games really are fucking miserable. Christ.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Moment of truth. Well, hey. Ta-da! Well, it took me 10 fucking years. Well, I think these got added with, like 2016 or something. Memories. They surfaced like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets, squalling in their swaddling. Excuse me. And my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was this the egg of my soul, the moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him and myself as well?
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
It's a fucking stupid excuse. I love my cat. I'm gonna strangle him. Okay. Why? Because I love him.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
don't know why, but the words Katy Perry just came into my head. Did I mention something about Katy Perry last time I played this? It's such a strange thing to bring up out of nowhere. But, I mean, I don't know why that just happened. I don't like the Tesla pick maze. It scares me. He can really easily kill you and he's so loud. I don't remember the route either. Oh! No, 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 no! Oh! On top of me? No. Oof.
What the hell is it? It's making my teeth ache.
We got through that bit without much consequence. Your mom's a man. Do you hear that? It's really nice. Where's the way up?
Destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness. Oh, God help me. I'm lost in the giant paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald and I. I'm gonna have to do a pretty quick cutaway here so I can turn off the fog before the dialogue starts.
Listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
I think the fog actually works better in this level, honestly. Oh well. Yeah, like, what the fuck is this? Like, seriously? Hallucination? Real? We're looking in the files, this place is called Temple, and I actually didn't realize until now it is a giant Aztec temple.
Mandas, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
Where in the hell is
Mandas,
this?
stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandas.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandas. You will sacrifice them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel, on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Oops, we have to turn the fog on. Look, I'm really sorry, but we have to be able to see this. I know. Sorry, pal. You ruined the dramatic ending. You've seen me play
I have
this before.
stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts. Please, Manders, no. For your children.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
Now, I would like to keep the credits in here, but the song is copyrighted, I believe. I've kept them in every other time, but I don't want to do this one, I'm afraid. So I'll skip it. It's a fun song, though. It's very fun, very Cockney English, which is a dying breed. It's my lot. Although it's not really in the accent too much, but it's my area. Right, so let's turn it down before you can't hear me anymore. Man, Machine for Pigs is something else. It's needlessly, explicitly upsetting. It's very dark. It's cool though. It's super cool. The gameplay's not as interesting. The fog fuckery that I was doing this whole playthrough was a bit annoying, but it's just the way the game was made, I suppose. Machine for Pigs gets a lot of undeserved flack, just because it wasn't what anybody was expecting. But then at the time of its release, obviously now anybody can see, and even back then, people could see what we wanted and what we versus what we got, and there are legitimate criticisms to be had with the game and its presentation, its pacing, its design, blah 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 blah. But I think people, the majority of the people who didn't like this on release, were probably like 13 to 16 and just didn't understand the story or the theming, and they just wanted the scares and the horror, but they didn't get that, which is really interesting, because I mean people just completely discredit it now, and it's like, it's not a bad Amnesia game, it's a worthy Amnesia game. Just like Rebirth, they all fit in the franchise. They're not all the same, they all vary up completely from each other in so many different ways, and I'm glad for that. Machine for Pigs is a good 7 out of 10. But I mean, that's a useless, stupid rating out of 10. The whole system is dumb. It's a good game. There's flaws. It's a good game. And I enjoy it a lot. And I look forward to playing it every time we do one of these. So... Thank you very much for watching. We've got... Soma and Rebirth. Yeah, just Soma and Rebirth left after this one. I'll probably record those another time, because as you can hear, I'm not very well. My throat is basically collapsing. I mean, if I try to force it, I can come through a bit more like I used to talk, but that kind of hurts quite a bit, so I'm just going to sort of mellow out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed. I think I'll do Soma and Rebirth the same style as this, where it's just a longer episode rather than editing it, because editing it just seems kind of like a waste. I kind of regret having to edit Penumbra, all the Penumbras down into one video, or 2 videos, because a lot of the experience is lost on the viewer. Then again, it's just content, so... Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time. take care, stay safe, and as always, thank you for breastfeeding my son. Goodbye.